Hello, boys and girls. It's me, Yoshi here. Your favorite, clearly. My, anyways, before I say anything weirder, this is my 100% playthrough of Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition for Nintendo Switch. In the last video, we left off doing the first part of Medli's battle in Boss Challenge A rank. Now we're on to the survival battles again. Feels like it's a fair bit of times, don't you think? Well, let's get through it, shall we? Medli has a pretty decent multi-hit combo, so when combined with Boss formula, this could be decent enough, at least for these battles. So I think for this battle, I want to actually kind of test the waters a bit. I want to see how fast we can defeat each boss without even using or smashing their weak points, rather. I want to see how good she is at doing that. Of course, she's not great at getting troops for A rank, so we're gonna have to quickly use Magic Fountain on every enemy type again. She is pretty good at smashing Captain's 8 points, so we can still defeat them using that. I think she's probably gonna be have a little bit of trouble against the Redeads, though, which are always incredibly annoying to deal with. Oh, we can just do this here, too. I don't know why I haven't been doing this here more often. Yeah, already at 500. Just using it on that one over there. Thought I got rid of all you guys. I did not get hit by the Magic Fountain, plus us being right there and everything. Okay, well, I guess most of them did get hit by it, so maybe that worked okay. Let's get rid of these nudes first. If we're gonna do anything. $800 exactly. Alright, I should do what I was gonna do, too, so let's do that. Okay, not half bad, actually. Just 2 aim combos already puts the boss at low health, and 1 more defeats him. May not still be as fast as using mana, but it's still decently fast. So yeah, anti-boss formula is kind of broken. Combined with Magic Fountain Plus, it makes the bosses basically have almost 0 defense, except for Ganon for some reason, who could just block more effectively. Let's do this early so we get our 1,000 troops. Because again, that comes with very delayed message as well. Oh, got delayed even further, in fact. Let's do this. That's the fastest way of taking these guys out, probably. I keep forgetting that, yeah, that I learned a specific way to take them out. I should probably actually use that strat. Okay, maybe not right now, though. Because, like, it also makes them pretty far back. Oh, just doing that apparently caused bar to fill up. But again, I have no idea what causes that to fill up, and I have no idea how to use it, because apparently the game doesn't give a clear opinion on what to do. If the game does get reworked, they should just add in an in-game explanation. Seriously, like, if you're gonna remake this game, developers, just add in an explanation to how to actually activate each thing, so we don't have to, like, around doing stuff at random. I don't know who is more annoying, Gomer or Mandandela. I guess we're taking on Gova first, because she's right there. I'll just have to use a special here. Get hit by Manandala while we're attacking Dronias, and otherwise just probably spam Ray and hope for the best. Thank goodness this is actually one of Medli's strong suits, being able to use some melee, at least with her attacks, at the very least. Because we special at a weird time, it did something really weird. Okay, well, I guess we can defeat this dude. While we wait for the other guys to be defeated. Okay, well, at the very least, we started the animation so much sooner than normal. It didn't actually take that long to catch up. Usually, in most areas, you want to defeat the Dark Derilias first, or dark enemies first, but for some reason in this one battle, they're just really close to a boss, and trying to do so will usually just get you interrupted. Okay, just using the charge seemed just as fast, if not faster, since the other I had a longer animation. Good to know for later. Alright, so Medli's pretty strong when compared with the buffs. She could somewhat kill giant bosses somewhat fast. And yes, that is kind of a weird red trait. You're obviously supposed to weak point smash the normal giant bosses and then defeat the others by just basically attacking them down. But you have anti-boss formula and also a Bombos active from Fairy Magic. You can basically make them have no defense and they just die super fast. It's super efficient, and since we are trying to speedrun this to make this not take forever, it's very important that we do this every battle. And it was effective for us too, because like before we started using this, we had too much items, so we were constantly not getting any. Sure, it'll make some of these menus take longer because we have to go through more menus, but there's already a button you use to make that scroll through way faster anyway, so it doesn't really matter, I think. Okay, we'll just go straight for the magic right away. Alright, this is just as fast, if not probably easier to do. There, got 200 exactly. I just wanted to be small with my calculations, you see? Okay, this is my best chance to use magic here. Why are there so many that avoided the combo? I pretty much thought we hit all of them when we did that earlier. Good. Yes, you can interrupt that a bit, Sarah, in case you're wondering, by just not attacking after see a combo go off. So that's a cool strat we'll probably do a little bit more of to save a bit of time. Especially when we don't need to charge half of the time. Hey, this boss, no matter what, will end up knocking down by default since we can't really just do him beforehand. So yeah, prison is just in prison. It's kind of funny, you can't even hit him when he's doing the other thing. Good, we made him stand up at least right away. It was the one time I do the feign properly. There we go. It may not work better. Alright, got that done. Oh wow, we got 1,000 troops right away. That helps out a bit. So the message is done sooner. Except there's other messages that has to catch up with. Alright, let's keep going then. Got him. I know it's a bit more annoying, you know, if Medli's extra help. We'll just ink him down right away, probably, and then just kind of go from there. Okay, doing that the fast way almost takes out Ardruk right away. Okay, go. We got rid of Ardruk using that. Just in time. A little tricky to do. Well, we got it done. Okay, now time to take out the last hunts here. Ready for that move, Ardruk. I'll go ahead and take you out next, since you're gonna probably be annoying in Gomba. So you decide to just run away constantly, as per usual. Alright, we made that work. Somewhat fast. Alright. So far, just overkilling naturally bosses with Medli is fine enough. We'll probably just use that on everyone. Even if it takes longer in the later battles, we might still use it for a bit. As long as they are weakened by bombos and anti-boss formula up, we can make it easy. These battles take forever, by the way, with the other characters. If you do not have anti-boss for you, all the more reason to use it in every battle that is a survival battle. I think maybe the last battle will be the one that I speed up using this, and then the other area more interesting. I'm probably gonna only actually use anti-boss formula, if at all, on either Ganon or something else. Like, if it's a mission that's not gonna have many bosses, especially, doesn't seem like any point in using it anymore. If I was playing the early game a bit more, I would just use exclusively EXP Accelerator whenever we get access to it, because, like, it helps us level up really fast. Might get expensive after a while, but if you know which battles to use it in, you can level up way faster. Probably go slow on animation. Okay, there we go. We got that done. If anybody's wondering, for the first 3 battles, you just need 60 Under Tubes. No more, no less. No less. Tubes. No less, but as much more as you want. We typically get more, though, because of magic fountain uses constantly, but this is the best way to get stuff done. 4th battle, I'm still very much unaware. If it is actually just 60 Iron Shoes again, please let us know, because that would save a lot of time. Although, even if I probably would just defeat the more troops anyways, because there's already so many. Just doing the thing naturally will probably just get you like 3,000 troops due to how many there are in the battle. Okay, with these guys, we probably just want to slam this over and over again until they're gone. I think I want to like use magic more around here if I want to also catch the other enemies a bit later. So let's do that first. Come on, Andala. Actually, we could also just extreme crush them too, and that's probably just as fast. Probably makes them safer too, because get up, you can just immediately finish them off with your other attacks. I'm going to use this, why not? It's safer than letting Medli get up and potentially interrupt me a whole bunch. Easy enough. Okay, good enough. Jeez, that one's taking forever to get over here. Fine, Airfoss on the right. Alright. You want to play in the air, buddy? Two can play that game, clearly. That. Clearly, Medli is way better in the air than on the ground, at least from what you saw there, guys. Alright then. I think just doing this will get us 1,000 troops. There we go. That took a little bit longer than expected. Alright, let's use magic here now that we have a bunch. Try to get a bunch of them defeated. This wasn't in the right spot, but I don't really care. Okay, we should only need like a couple more magic fountain uses now. We'll probably defeat Ardra first, just because nearby. Oh, if you're just gonna do that over and over again, then I'll do this over and over again. How about that? I think it really does sound pretty close to rather Ardrock. So we could probably just quickly by doing that. And we let the Reconciler also run to us too, so that saves a bit of time, so we should be done with this pretty quickly. Right, so now there'll be one more wave before the final one. Just go like right across here, I think. Alright, this is just to make sure we have magic ready for that battle. Well, that, Zant. Okay, Grim's a little bit farther away than I remembered. Let's just use magic here while we wait for him to come by, and we can then take them together, hopefully. No, right? Really likes trying to delay my attacks. Yes, Agarium has an obsession that apparently delays your attack speed, or slows your attack speed down. It's a little bit annoying. But why does it matter if we could just take him out at the end anyway? I'm just gonna go right for, take right away. Then we can just charge straight over and take out Zant. Start farm. Should bait him to come out a bit more though. We need to. Anyway. See if Ardrat just follows us around eventually. Wow, these are already cut. They already cut up pretty quickly, actually. Oh, it's not going the right way. Where are you even going now? I should probably spawn him in so he moves faster. He wasn't spawned in, so he was just kind of moving passively off screen. So it took him a while to come in. Almost 2,000 troops. We should just finish that right away. Because we're gonna get it naturally anyways. Add an extra attack combo before doing that. That should take out the Impression as well. Fast. Alright, good. We defeated the 2,000 troops and the message now out of the way. So, probably about one animation. Although it did a short animation anyways. There was no dialogue at all. Ended up saving a bit of time anyway. And yes, I am saying I've mastered somewhat of this. I don't know. Not really, I guess, but like, I know for a fact that you lose time if you trigger messages at the incorrect time. So it's best to trigger them before battles end, but seconds before you kill the final boss, because if they're still playing when the battle ends, it cannot end until a little later. And in some cases, it's even so bad that if you do not do that properly, there's a chance of could be your own friend could be defeated, meaning you'd lose despite already winning. There's a couple straight line missions only where that can sometimes happen and just completely ruin your game because of it. All of a sudden, we have to do this whole part again. I will be mostly playing it safe, probably, so I'll probably, for the most part, be battles the way they were meant to be played here. He really wants to troll you today, right off the bat. Again, immediately trolling. The fact that the reject could just cheat and insta-attack for no reason. So annoying. And they just keep doing that over and over again. Once it was a solar animation. I don't know why sometimes he gives us good attacks and others just keeps doing his stupid immobilized stun instead. I don't know. It's a little weird, don't you think? Oh my gosh, well, okay. Damaged her too much. Let's just do the feign. Forget about it. Again, ice to block a lot of attacks, so it makes it take a lot longer, even though we're attacking her aggressively and everything. Right, let's keep going then. This is another annoying reason why you probably don't want to use AoEs with Medli on this setup. When you're in the air, you cannot break out of immobilize. I'll just keep having them hit each other, I guess. I only got a midpoint sash after hitting him, what feels like a dozen times over. And yeah, so you can use a bow to make hitting those easier too. Well, weird, but that's how it works apparently. Okay, we got a good amount defeated here. Jeez, like, we can even get caught in the middle of the air, too. There's different places where we could get unsteadily. There we go. We're done with that part of the wave. Let's just make Erdrick fall down so we can do them the normal way. This is the 4th battle, so defense is starting to catch up a bit on these asses. I'll take out this one normally, just because it's Erdrick and he's kind of annoying to do it without this strat. Probably the better way of taking him out anyway. Then we can move on to the backside of this. Isn't there a lot of troops here? Yeah, let's take out these guys with magic. We won't use magic anymore because we're this to finish now. Perfect. About the right time. See, I didn't really waste much time. So my goal for the most part is 1,000 troops each wave until the final wave. Well, since he didn't do the attack that annoys me, we can just that one just gave me a free eshel there. Way too late this time. Just beat him to the third attack there. See a big magic opportunity over here. Let's use that. Thought I was hitting mana. Apparently that wasn't enough. We'll just special enter instead. Okay, not bad combo actually. Mana is quite annoying when not defeated right away anyways. I just realized if you have the right stats, this is probably faster to do anyways, since you have to wait for the Lanas to finish anyway. As tempting as it is to just clear out the magic stash tube right away, I think this is probably the faster way of doing this battle, since you spawn right next to them naturally. So yeah, that ended pretty quickly. Good timing for the ending of that. Let's grab one of the arts here. And yes, you do have to be close in certain areas, or else if you're close to one barrier, you won't be able to do anything to them at all. Guess that's one way of making his combo. Just get him in a loop like that. Where'd all the troops go? We only magicked once, yet there's like hardly any. Not the worst time, I guess, to get that. Could have been worse there. Oh my goodness. Alright, there we go. I was about to say, you better hit the others. It's about the only way I'm gonna do damage to them. So I guess that's their major weakness. See if they'll do their super move, and then you can just make them keep hitting each other. Okay, I don't know why I'm backing off. I should be more aggressive, but like, that's just gonna happen otherwise. Okay, I figured the last fight would spawn. I'm taking out oily one time after all with these guys. Fair, Medli does not have a great combo for dealing with them. I'll just use AoE now. Okay. Okay, well, at least that ended fast. Let's go ahead and defeat Sin troops, since we'll probably defeat them sooner rather than later. Unused probably enough, but we'll probably also have to use magic one more time near the fifth wave to make certain parts of it easier. About to say, Ardrak, you better get in my magic circle. I almost messed up Ardrak because I was starting the Rondu with Hookshot there. Yeah, I remembered the name of it. You know, good for me. I remembered the name of that. This works. Now we go all the way over to the edge, because that's where the next battle will be. I mean, opponent, rather, will be. Oh, he's still in range somehow. We'll just get him normally then. It was very delayed, so that did not work out. Just trying to use a bit, and I forgot to press the button somehow. Oh. Okay, we did sort of an interrupt on Lana using that. Okay, good. We were able to actually finish her using that move. Good for us. At the very least, we took out 2 enemies before the next waves get summoned. Again, cheating again and trying to do the same move over and over again. Very annoying. We'll probably get an early wave sun now. I called it, dude. I know. I just know when the early wave is gonna sun. So this is a sign that this character's not really doing the best at these guys. I did say that I was kind of worried about this happening like that, but this time it's definitely been confirmed. I'm just gonna go for Indecisive. I don't care anymore. Even if the animation gets interrupted halfway, it's probably faster than doing anything else my character has, since it is at the very least AoE on all of them at the same time. So we'll make this go by a lot faster. Like, Sia pretty much was already almost dead by the time we got to that. So that worked out pretty well then. Good move, honestly. Let's see here. I'm just gonna go for everyone on this side first. And try to take her first, since he's probably more threatening. Then get rid of the Dark Grudger, because they'll be mine if we leave him around. There we go, we finally got rid of him. Let's just go for attacks aggressively. I'm gonna have magic, by the way. I wanna have that ready. But that's only just to replenish the Valen Boast if for some reason that wears off by the end. Knowing how long we're taking, though, who knows? It probably will wear off by the end. Let's kick this up now before the final wave. We're still on that. We're here for... Oh, wait, hang on. We're gonna interrupt you. So, you probably didn't know that even though we cannot extreme crush bosses, Ganon's stupid fly move is so freaking annoying that if he uses it, you literally cannot hit him for a while, or rather have trouble hitting him because he, like, sit-blocks for a good 15 minutes. So it's actually faster to use Extreme Crush on him when he does that move, so you can just to do something else, and that way you can hit him. Kinda sucks though. 3 of the 4 moves let you hit him pretty well and take him out pretty quickly, but if he does Area 1, you pretty much have to use an Extreme Crush to interrupt him, because although it doesn't go down, you will get interrupted by it still, so we have to use that to basically make them get weakened. That way we can hit them a little bit better. I don't think I showed the animation, to think of it. Let's show that now. What I mean by that, I mean this very beautiful victory animation. So this is probably one of the last times we're gonna be playing as this character. Since Nigel does not use this character, it was one of the characters we used throughout the game. And there we go. Medli's challenge world is now done. A rank. Battle and boss challenge. I'll see you guys in the next video where we'll tackle Marin's challenge mode for battle and boss challenge A rank. Till then, see you guys in the next video. Rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. We're starting to get close to the end of this part at least, and it'll just be another legend mode run from here, and that'll be it. So then, see you guys later. Bye.